Hello. There we go. We love. Hello, everybody. How you doing? How's everyone doing? Playoffs are here. Second day of the divisional round for the NFL. Got two games today. Kicking things off, the Rams and the Eagles go head to head. This game, after what happened last night, this game really has no expectations for it anymore with me. Like after what took place last night, we could be in for a damn good showing. But we'll see. We shall see. Expected to be some flurries today. Not a full-on snow game like the one they're showing on the broadcast from a few years back between the Eagles and the Lions. But expected to be some kind of flurries. I know the one tonight between the Ravens and Bills is expected to be a snow game, which I'm excited for that one. But yeah, we here. And it should be a really damn good game. Should be a damn good one. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. Yeah, same old Lions. I mean, that's a tough one. It just I know it's an excuse, and probably excuses aren't the best thing to be made, but like the Lions being so injured and so banged up definitely did not help them. It also didn't help that they were down like two defensive backs by halftime. Postseason. That's the thing though, like they definitely tried in the postseason. The issue is just they were that injured on defense. Their defense couldn't make a stop. Their defense couldn't get pressure either. Did they even have a sack last night? Like they couldn't get pressure, they couldn't make a stop on defense. It's just that's just because of the amount of injuries they dealt with. Like they needed Aiden Hutchinson to get pressure, but just weren't able. But obviously, him going down, you're unable to. Gonna be tough. Yeah, no. Jaden Daniels wasn't sacked once last night. As kickoff from Philadelphia is underway, the Rams will send this one down. Eagles to get ball first. Kickoff will be returned beginning from the 4-yard line, and it's going to slide down at the 25. Looking at it. The fact that the Lions got 0 sacks last night is a big reason why they lost. As Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley takes the field. Let's see what they got. Hurts under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. First play of the game for Philly is going to be a play action looking to throw for Hurts. Has time left side. Going to be caught for a first down and more. Out of bounds near the 45-yard line. That's 35-yard line. That's Dallas Goedert on the reception. All right, good start to the game there. Definitely think Philly's going to need to find a more balanced offense at some point. For as much as I love Saquon, he can't be your everything in the playoffs. You need to eventually be able to pass the ball decently well. So today would be a good time for that pass offense to show up. All in the 40. Hurts and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. 1st and 10. Gonna shift it back to his right as Hurts looks to throw. Has time, pass left side is caught, and that's a gain of 5 with Devonta Smith getting the reception. 2nd and 5 coming up. Solid start to this game so far. 2 plays in. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 2 receivers to each side. And going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley left side. Good blocking and going to fight. Going to fight his way for about 3. A 3rd and 2 coming up. I like this start. I think the game plan so far is solid, but it's still early on in this. So Hurts and shotgun going to hand it off up the middle on 3rd and 1. And it's gonna be close. We'll see what the spot says. Saquon needed midfield, and they're gonna say he got to midfield exactly. A 1st down for Philly. They keep the drive alive. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line coming up. So Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 2 receivers to each side. 1st and 10, making adjustments at the line. Saquon now lined up to Jalen Hurts' right. And going to look to throw. Hurts has time. And going to pass over the middle to Saquon. That's caught for a gain of 5 up to the plus 45-yard line. 2nd and 5 coming up. And this is a pretty good start. You would think with how good this front 7 is for the Rams that Philly's game plan might be to lean heavy on Saquon and the run game, but they're not scared to pass it so far. 2nd and 4, going to keep it himself on a read option. Hurts along the right side. Breaking tackles and room to run. Past the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and the Eagles strike first. Jalen Hurts, a 44-yard touchdown run, and that's how the scoring starts. That was a really damn good drive. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly how Philly wanted to start this game. That's great block in there. And once he broke that tackle, it was gone. Once he broke that tackle by the tackle attempt by Gallimore, he was just gone. All right, good way to start this game. So now the extra point from Jake Elliott is up, and he missed it to the left. So it remains a 6-point Philly lead with 11:55 to play in the first. All right, that's still a great opening drive, but missing field goals already? We'll see. We shall see. But that's a great start to the game. Yeah, so commercial break. The Bears are still doing first round interviews, it seems, for head coach. Which I like that they're taking their time with this. It's like there's a good amount of pressure on whoever the next head coach is in Chicago. See. Again, first drive of the game, first drives of a game is a very tough way to predict how the entire game's gonna go. I mean, look at last week with Denver and Buffalo. Denver strikes first on the opening drive and then don't do shit the rest of the game. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. All right, just coming back from commercial break, the Rams will be getting the ball for the first time today, momentarily. Because yeah, the Rams and Eagles have a long history in the playoffs against each other. As the Eagles send this one down, kickoff will be returnable beginning from the 10. And going to work his way down the left side past the 30 to about the 33. Their outcomes, Matthew Stafford and this Rams offense. They played pretty damn well against the Vikings last week. Have a good test today against his Eagles offense, against his Eagles defense. And already find themselves down by 6, looking to respond. All right, first play for this Rams offense. Stafford under center, going to play action, look to throw. Has time, going to step up and throw over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking for Puka Nacua, but threw it behind, and Darius Slay nearly picks it off. Would have been a disastrous start for the Rams. I got lucky there. It's not a bad read. It's just the throws off target. Yeah, I got to play somewhere outside. Luckily, it was incomplete. So 2nd and 10, going to hand this off now up the middle for Kyren Williams. He gets past the 35 to the 36 and sets up a 3rd and 7. Yeah. So 3rd and 7. Stafford and shotgun back to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Gotta get to the 43-yard line. Stafford looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is low. And they're ruling, okay, they go. Ruling it incomplete. Tyler Higbee, the intended target. Pass was low and just barely short hops. Wait. Ooh, wait, actually might have caught that. And that looks like a catch. That looks like a catch. It would be. Yeah, no, he caught that. Tyler Higbee catches it. So, at least from what it seems, it'll be Rams ball at the 45 and 1st and 10. At least based off of those 3 camera angles we saw. Yeah. I mean, it definitely doesn't hop into his hands. So if it's going to be incomplete, it will need to go through his arms and hit the ground that way. I don't think it ever did. Gonna be close. But as they review this, we're going to a commercial break. Yeah, I think that'll end up being a catch. That's a good play by Tyler Higbee to hang on to the ball then, and keep the Rams drive alive. Yeah, with how efficiently the Eagles moved on their first drive, the Rams definitely need some kind of points here. It seems, or it feels, but not necessarily. Yeah, we'll see. As we're at commercial break. Yeah, it definitely seemed like he had clear possession. I think it'll be ruled a catch. I don't hate the idea of them ruling it incomplete at first, but it definitely should be a completion. Because yeah, the key thing was like if for a low throw like that, it's more often than not it's incomplete because the ball bounces just before going to his arms. That was definitely not the case there. And and that follow, and then afterwards they can never hit the ground. So yeah. That's cool. Bo was asked about Khalil Ware's playing time. It's like, yeah, he can definitely get more, and we'll start the process of it. As it was a Rams challenge that's happening. Again, I would imagine they win this challenge. As we're just coming back from the commercial break. And yeah, Rams won the challenge. Would be ball at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Darius Slay nearly made a great play on the ball, but Stafford placed it damn near perfectly. So 1st and 10 from the 45. Stafford in under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle and has room to run and good blocking. Breaking tackles past the 40 and down to the plus 35-yard line. That's Kyren Williams on the carry. And the Rams offense is moving. They are moving well. Up there's Hunter Long making the key crackback block. Former Dolphin. So Stafford under center, back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. And going to play action, look to throw. Pressure coming, Stafford rolling to the right, just going to throw it at the feet of Tyler Higbee. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up. Okay. Okay, now not a bad start for either team's offense so far. So Stafford in shotgun, back to the right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Going to send one of them in motion. That's Cooper Kupp. As Stafford looks to throw in 2nd and 10. Pass time, pass over the middle. It's caught for a 1st down and more inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That is Puka Nacua on the reception. And the Rams have entered the red zone with just under 10 minutes to play in the 1st quarter. Good job by Kyren Williams to block the blitzing linebacker on the left side there. Give that Stafford an extra second needed for the play to develop properly. So 1st and 10 from about the 18.5. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to quick pass, left side caught by Nacua for a makeshift screen that gets up to the 15-yard line. 2nd and 7-ish coming up, maybe 2nd and 6. All right, yeah, 2nd and 6, just under 9 minutes to play. So Stafford looking to throw. Pass time, pass left side, incomplete. Looking for Nacua. Quinyon Mitchell makes the hit that jars the ball loose. An argument there, he got there early, but no flags fly. It's 3rd and 6 coming up. Yeah, Quinyon Mitchell has been playing well this year. That's another good play. Ooh, Stafford missed Higbee on that one. Higbee was good. Higbee was gonna be open in the corner, it seems. All right, 3rd and 6. Stafford alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Looking to throw. And with time, going to step up and keep it himself up the middle. Going to fight his way forward to about exactly the yardage mark needed. Wait, they're ruling him short. They're saying Stafford was half a yard short? I don't know about that. Offense is staying on the field for what's a 4th and inches or 4th and half a yard. Wait, was he short because Cooper Kupp blocked him? Damn. So 4th and 1, Stafford under center, handoff up the middle for Kyren Williams. He gets to the 5-yard line. A first down for the Rams. They keep the drive alive. Gutsy call, but it works. Gutsy call, but it works. So 7:45 to play in the quarter. First and goal from the Rams on they're going to rule it the 6-yard line. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receivers to the right. A touchdown can give the Rams the lead with the extra point. Receiver sent in motion from right to left. Stafford will hand this off to Williams up the middle, and he's going to gain about 2 inside the 5. Okay. So a 2nd and goal coming up. One second. I don't know why. Just 2nd and goal, Stafford. Play action, looking to throw over the middle and incomplete. Good coverage, trying to fit one into Demarcus Robinson, but couldn't hang on through the coverage of Darius Slay. 6.5 to play in the quarter. 3rd and goal coming up. I don't hate the play call. I mean, it's placed perfectly. It hits him in the chest, so. Third and goal. Stafford and shotgun back to the left. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the 4-yard line. Tight end sent in motion right to left. Stafford looks to throw. Has time. Pass end zone, and that's caught. And a touchdown for the Rams. Tyler Higbee crosses the plane just barely. And the Rams have tied the game. And they're an extra point away from taking a 1-point lead. All right. And yeah, he crossed the plane before his knee was down. That's a great catch by Higbee. Into tight coverage, hangs on through the contact. Good shit. And now the extra point to give the Rams the lead is up and good. All right. And just like that, Rams are on top after both teams exchanged touchdowns on their opening drives. But Jake Elliott missed his extra point. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's a good old clean football. Not that. Has there even been a flag yet? Like, this has been a clean game so far, and it's fun to watch. You know, I'm gonna say, yeah, no penalties so far, but it only means that we're gonna be seeing a bunch of penalties either in the second quarter or in the second half, probably. Again, this has been through 2 drives. This has been a pretty damn good game. Both offenses moving the ball well. So the question comes: what defense is gonna make a play first? We'll see. This being a shootout would be pretty damn good. And I still like commercial break. All right, just coming back from commercial break as the Rams are set to send this one down. Eagles down by 1 due to the missed extra point on their opening drive, but they were able to move the ball really effectively against this Rams defense. I'm going to see if they can do it again. All right, the Rams will send this one down. Kickoff underway, going to be returned beginning from about the 4-yard line. Has room down the left side, going to get past the 25 and making people miss past the 30 down to the 33. Let's see, 1st and 10. His Eagles offense scored really effectively on their first drive. Can they do it again? Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 32. Going to hand this off to Saquon up the middle. And he gets to about the 35-yard line before being brought down. Might have fought forward to an extra half a yard or so. Either way, not much going there. A 2nd and roughly 7 coming up. So 2nd and 6. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 2 receivers to each side, making adjustments at the line. Just under 6 minutes to play in the quarter. Ball on roughly to 35. Hurts looking to throw. Pass time. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Through the hands of A.J. Brown. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. It's a 3rd and 6. Okay. See if the Rams can force a 3 and out already. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 2 receivers to each side. Rams stacking the box a little bit, looking like they're sending pressure. They fall back a little bit. Hurts to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be sacked. Back near the 26. The Rams sent 5 and 3 got home. A 3 and out forced by this Rams defense. But Brandon Fisk is limping towards the sideline. That could be a tough loss there for this defense. But that's a great play on 3rd down. They look like they're going to send 6. They only send 5. And honestly, the Rams could have had a free rusher off that left side, but he was not prepared for it. But yeah, Brandon Fisk is the one who got home first, the rookie out of FSU. As the Eagles send this one down on 4th and 15, punt comes off clean, going to be returned beginning from the 15-yard line. And Demarcus Robinson making people miss, room to run up the middle, and going to be bounced off by his own teammates and brought down to the 35-yard line. Had plenty of room there, but that's unfortunate. As we head to a commercial break with 4:51 to play in the first, and the Rams can easily extend this lead. But we'll see. So I think that was Xavier Smith actually as a punt returner. I can't tell if that was 19 or 15, the jersey number. Get ready, commercial break. Rams up by 1 with the ball in pretty good starting field position. Okay. Yeah, not a bad start for the Rams. Obviously, the opening drive, giving up that score wasn't great, but the missed extra point makes it a little bit better. And then your offense comes in, scores effectively as well. Then defense forces a 3-and-out. If it's a Commanders Rams conference championship, I'm gonna lose my mind. For those who weren't here last night, we while the Commanders were beating the Lions, uh, we were discussing the amount of parallels between the Commanders' current playoff run, the 2011 Giants playoff run, and a Rams win today would continue to solidify those parallels. We'll see. There's still plenty of time left in this one, but the Rams are in a pretty damn good spot. As we're still at commercial break. Yes. On the opening deck, Stafford playing well through one drive so far. We'll see how he plays in the second one. He took a pretty big hit on an opening drive as well. Seems to be fine though. And yep, at 6:30 today, the Ravens and the Bills square off to figure out who travels to KC. As first play of the drive, Stafford throwing over the middle to a wide open Tyler Higbee that's caught and a gain of roughly 7. Cooper DeJean on the tackle. That's a good way to start the drive. Pretty damn good way to start the drive. All right, so 2nd and 2. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Going to send Cooper Kupp in motion right to left as Stafford will play action look to throw. Pressure coming, quick pass left side, caught by Williams, and going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Trying to get the screen going, but couldn't quite get everyone blocking properly. I mean, Jaden Daniels is playing incredibly well. Like there's a reason they're winning. Oh, Quinyon Mitchell's on the sideline still. So Stafford alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 3rd and 3. Stafford to throw. Philly sends 4. Pressure coming and trying to escape it, but unable to as he is sacked back near the 35-yard line. And the Rams go 3-and-out on their second. The Rams go 3-and-out on their second drive. Jalen Carter, the one to bring Stafford down. And so first drive to both teams was all offense. Second drive for both teams was all defense. So the Rams will send this one down on 4th and 10. Punt comes off clean and going to be out of bounds near the 16-yard line. The Eagles will start from there. Okay. Yeah, pretty damn good start. Let me see what Philly can do in their next drive. 2:41 to play in the first. Nice. Have fun with it. Again, I got off to the side here. I haven't really played in a minute with the VR football stuff, but it's fun. All right, 1st and 10 for Philly. Hurts and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to send a tight end in motion left to right. And Hurts will play action, look to throw. Has some time in the pocket. Launcher went deep over the middle. Has the man. That's going to be incomplete. But Devonta Smith takes an absolute shot. And flags are flying. Oh, Devonta Smith gets rocked there. And that's gonna be unnecessary roughness. Yeah, unnecessary roughness on the Rams. The first penalty of the game. That's whew. Yeah, it's shoulder to the helmet. Yeah, that's just a hit high. Didn't even necessarily need to do all that because Devonta Smith was not going to hang on to that ball through contact. He would just hit him square in the chest. But went a little high, probably not intentionally, but still went high. So 1st and 10 for Philly. So Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 1st and 10. Ball now on the 32-yard line as Hurts will keep it himself down the right side on a read option, but just going to slide down for a loss of 1. There's no rush lanes was open in there. So a 2nd and 10 coming up. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 3 receiving options to the right, 1 to the left. Gonna send a receiver in motion right to left to make it 2 on each side. Play clock winding down to get the snap off in time. Hurts to throw. Pass right side that's caught by Goddard and pushed out of bounds after a gain of roughly 5. So a 3rd and 5 coming up. 1:40 to go in the quarter. Officially ruling it a 3rd and 4. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 4. Looking to keep the drive alive. Hurts going to hand this off to Saquon on the right side. Good block in the room to run. Past midfield. Nothing but green grass ahead. The 25-20, 15-10, 5, and a touchdown for the Eagles as the snow begins to fall in Philadelphia. They retake the lead thanks to a massive touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. Ooh. A 3-play drive. And the Eagles retake the lead. That's a 62-yard touchdown run for Saquon. Beautiful blocking up front. And that's what I was talking about during predictions, was the fact that this Eagles front, this Eagles offensive line is incredible and can do shit like that with ease. As the Eagles have a 6-point lead after the extra point. So both of the Eagles' touchdowns today have been 40-plus yard touchdown runs, with Jalen Hurts having a 44-yard touchdown run to begin the game, and Saquon now having a 62-yard run as we head to commercial break. Saquon Barkley, man. I hate the fact that he's having this great of a season. Not because he doesn't deserve it. He fully does. But because even with him having as great of a season, he's still gonna be like 3rd. He's still gonna finish like 3rd place in MVP voting because of Lamar and Josh Allen. Like he's playing at an MVP level this year, and will just get offensive player of the year. Like this is fully an MVP caliber season, which he's not gonna get it. Damn. Damn. All right, now how do the Rams respond? As at the same time of this game, the Heat are playing the Spurs and they're down by 8. Yeah, again, the snow begins to fall in Philly with that touchdown run as well. Oh, it's beautiful. The snow falling, it's beautiful. Kickoff underway. This will be down in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin from the 30. Let me see what the Rams can do. They're now looking to respond, finding themselves down by 6. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right as he hands this off up the middle. And that's Kyren Williams going to be fighting the pile forward for about 2, maybe 3. Okay. Not a terrible start to that drive. Or to this drive. So 2nd and 7. Stafford looking to throw. Has time. Launching one deep over the middle. Has a man. And it's going to be caught. Demarcus Robinson steals it from the arms of a Steelers defender down to the 25-yard line. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. Holy, what a grab. And the Rams strike with a big play of their own. Stafford just launching one deep in the snow. Holy. Underthrown, but Robinson says, nah, that ball's mine. Ooh. Okay. Okay. That is a hell of a play. It brings us to a commercial break as the first quarter has just ended. I'm in hockey mode right now. I was playing some NHL before the stream. That's why I'm kind of in hockey mode. First period. But yeah, I mean that's how you getting the big play there is big. But again, it puts the Rams down there deep into Philly's territory now, looking to retake the lead. We'll see. We shall see. The official is a 40. The officially yardage is a 48-yard play down to the Eagles' 19-yard line. Big time play for the Rams. As we're just coming back from commercial break. The Heat are now down by 13. Fantastic. As with Stafford in shotgun, a back to his left, Puka Nacua lined up in the backfield to his right. Ball on the 19-yard line, going to play action, look to throw. Stafford with time going to step up and pass over the middle, but is short-armed and incomplete, and a flag down as well. Going to be holding on to Rams, pushing back 10. Okay. Yeah, that's a hell of a throw by Stafford. So 1st and 20. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle for Williams. Makes a cut towards the left side and has room. Going to fight his way to about the 21-yard line. Make it a second and 12-ish. But yeah, with the snow falling, these plays are already fantastic. Just look even more beautiful. So Stafford and shotgun, a back to each side. Going to look to throw in 2nd and 11. Stafford with time, pass left side, caught by Cooper Kupp, staying in bounds and fighting his way down to roughly the 10-yard line. A 3rd and 1 coming up. All right, so officially a 3rd and 2. The rain continues. The snow continues to fall here in Philadelphia. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on roughly the 11.5-yard line. Stafford, handoff, Williams up the middle, and met instantly in the backfield for a loss of 1. The Eagles make the stand. That's C.J. Gardner-Johnson on the tackle, and they have forced a field goal try. Good play by Gardner-Johnson. Yeah, he came free. So a 30-yard kick from the left hash to make it a 3-point game. Kick is up, and it is good. All right. 12:47 to play in the half. Eagles have a 3-point lead. Not too bad. Brings us to a commercial break. Not too shabby for the Rams. They're playing well so far, but they're going to need their defense to make another stand here. Try and retake the lead. But they're playing well. All right. We'll see. Still a commercial break as the Eagles will be getting the ball back after the Rams had a field goal drive that was highlighted by a 48-yard grab by Demarcus Robinson, stealing the ball from an Eagles defender. Like I like what we're seeing. Again, with the snow falling as well, this game can get pretty damn fun. Maybe eventually, with the snow continuing to fall, eventually it won't be the cleanest of games. But it don't mean it won't be a fun game. All right, just coming back from commercial break. Just coming back from the commercial break, and they're highlighting Saquon Barkley's incredible season. If you combine in both regular season and playoffs, he's up to about 2,200 yards on the year. As the Rams will send this one down, where it will be returned starting from about a yard into the end zone and going to get past the 30 and past the 35, breaking tackles and fighting his way past the 40, finally brought down near the 44. A return that started from a yard deep into the end zone gets up to the 43, 44 yard line. And looking back to the last time these two teams played this season, back in week 12, it was a nice win for the Eagles off the bat of Saquon Barkley doing his thing on the ground. And so far today, it's been a relatively similar thing, but Jalen Hurts has gotten involved now on the ground as well. The ball in the 43. Hurts and shotgun back behind him. Two receiving options to each side. And going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley on the left side. Going to make people miss and find a way to get a yard on the play, despite the ill-fated blocking attempts. All right. So 2nd and 9 now. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. Two receivers to each side. Again, 2nd and 9. Play clock winding down, under 5 seconds to go. Need to get the snap off. And they're going to. Hurts looking to throw. Has some time, going to step up and keep it himself. Room to run and sliding down at midfield. A 3rd and 3 coming up. All right. Again, the Eagles' offensive line is blocking well. And even Saquon's getting involved with it. 3rd and 3. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. Two receivers to each side. Needing the 47-yard line. Hurts looking to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle. It's caught by A.J. Brown. He gets to the 45-yard line. And that's a 1st down for the Eagles. So Hurts and shotgun back to the left, 2 receivers to each side. First and 10, looking to throw, not going to keep it himself with the design QB keeper down the left side and sliding down inside the 40 at the 39. I think this is the most Jalen Hurts has like really attempted to use his legs in a while. He's playing well with it. There's a 2nd and 4. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley up the middle. Finds a lane to pick up the first down and be brought down near the 32. All right, so 1st and 10, just under 10 minutes to play in the half. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off to Saquon up the middle. He gets to the 30 before being tripped up and brought down. 2nd and 8 coming up. And so 2nd and 8. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 2 receiving options to each side, looking to throw. Pass right side and going to be overthrown, incomplete. Looking for AJ Brown along the sideline. It was there, but put too much into it. 3rd and 8 coming up. Rams looking to hold him to a field goal to keep this a 1-score game. Okay. So 3rd and 8. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Going to send Smith in motion right from the left to the right side, looking to throw. Hurts has time. Going to try and escape pressure now, and he's not going to be able to. Byron Young on the sack. Going to push Philly back quite a few here. Never mind, that was Jared Verse on the sack. And the Rams successfully forced the field goal try. Will successfully force the field goal try. Jared Verse, the rookie, making plays once again for this Rams front 7. Yeah, that would put Philly back near the 40. So they're gonna punt this one now because of it. And the punt comes off clean, looking to pin the Rams deep. And it's going to bounce and will be bouncing up to around the 7-yard line, where it will then be downed by the Eagles. So the Rams will begin to drive from there. But that was a great defensive play by Jared Verse. A big time sack to force the Eagles to punt this one down due to the snow on 4th and 17 as we head to a commercial break. So I mentioned Byron Young there. 1, because I thought it was number 0. But 2, because there was a report earlier in the week that it's a report, but more so a rumor and speculation, that the Raiders drafted the wrong Byron Young last year, which would be funny to think about. Like I'm waiting for him to make like a big time play for the Rams today. We'll see. Rams have the ball down by 3 at their own 7. We'll see. We shall see. Still like commercial break. We shall see. If the Rams can pull it off today. Bro, I do not need this broadcast to show me Philly cheesesteaks right now. I'm trying to wait till after these games to get food. Do not need to be seeing Philly cheesesteaks right now. Stafford understanding, going to hand this off to Kyren Williams up the middle, has a lane and picks up about 9 up to the 16-yard line. A 2nd and 1 coming up with 8 minutes to play in the half. All right. So 2nd and 2, ball on the 15 actually, as Stafford under center back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right side. Stafford, we're going to flea. We got a flea flicker sighted. Pass right side, caught by Higbee with blockers ahead. And going to be brought down near the 30, actually maybe the 35. He might have fumbled there. They're ruling him down, but just in case the Rams do fall on it, back near the 30. So ball on the 35 is the ruling, just in as they ruled that Tyler Higbee was down by contact. For what was a flea flicker tight end screen? No. Yeah, a flea flicker tight end screen. Okay. And let's see, was Higbee down? Yeah, I think his shin was down there, but more so near the 35. Stafford under center, back behind him, ball on the 35-yard line. Stafford going to play action, look to throw. Has time, pass left side, has a man, but incomplete. Looking for Demarcus Robinson. Throw was behind him, probably due to the snow. But he was open if that ball is led more towards the sideline. It's definitely there. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, it's there. Just barely off target. All right, so Stafford looking to throw on 2nd and 10. Pass left side is caught for a gain of 9, making it a 3rd and 1. That was Puka Nacua on the reception, it seems. Couldn't quite get a number there, but they're the one they're highlighting here with the camera. So 3rd and 1. Stafford understanding, going to hand this off to Kyren Williams, but met instantly for a loss of 3 in the backfield. And the Eagles force the punt. Ooh. I believe that was Josh Sweat on the tackle for loss. Yes, Josh Sweat. So that makes me curious. So the Rams are going to send this one down on 4th and 3. The punt comes off clean. And going to be a great punt beginning. Muffed it! Cooper DeJean muffed it, but fell back on it at about the 9-yard line. Nearly a disaster scenario for the Eagles. But instead, remains just fine. I see it. So Josh Sweat is on Philly. Is Montez Sweat still in Chicago? He is, okay. What was the trade package that? Oh. Okay, so Montez Sweat was traded to Chicago for the pick that ended up being Cooper DeJean because the Commanders traded it to Philly. I love looking at NFL trade stuff like this because some of them make no sense. It was Washington moving back in the draft. Okay. Yeah, commercial break. Philly will have the ball at about their own 9-yard line. Up by 3, looking to extend this lead before the half. We'll see. What's up, Lucas? How you doing? Got a good game so far in this one. Yeah, how you doing? Philly just avoided some disastrous scenarios there with a potential muffed punt by Cooper DeJean, but lucky enough to fall on it. As we're at commercial break before Philly's next drive. All right. We shall see. Still at commercial break. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. It's 1st and 10 for Philly, 5:18 to play in the half. Hurts under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side, ball on the 9-yard line. Receiver sent in motion right to left as Hurts hands this off up the middle for Barkley. He gets about a yard, maybe a yard and a half. Okay. I mean, they're showcasing AJ Brown reading The Inner Excellence last week, which that book, the sales for that book, got shot up. Like it was crazy how much that book sold within the past week. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 3 receiving options to the right side as well. 2nd and 8, ball on the 10.5-yard line. As there is a flag pre-snap, and this might push the Eagles back even more. Yep, false start on Philly. So 5 yards, going to be 2nd down. Jordan Mailata called for false start. So it'll be a 2nd and 13. Yeah, 2nd and 13 with 4.5 to play. Hurts and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Ball on roughly the 5-yard line. Hurts going to hand this off to Barkley left side. And he's going to be met relatively instantly for roughly no gain. Maybe a loss of 1. But not much going there. So a 3rd and long coming up. 4:10 to play. It'll be a roughly 3rd and 13, maybe 3rd and 14. Yeah, 3rd and 14. If the Rams making the stop here, could be big. If you force the Eagles to punt from their own end zone, who knows what can happen. As a Dolphins fan, I do not like punting from my own end zone after what happened against Buffalo a few years ago. So Hurts in shotgun, back to the left, 3 receivers to the right as well. Going to play action, look to throw. Hurts, pressure coming, pass right side, caught by Barkley as a blocker, and going to pick up the first down and pass the 20 to the 21. Saquon Barkley making plays, man. Holy. Caught that ball about 5 yards into the end zone. I caught that around the goal line, actually. Yeah, but so that's a great play. Dallas Goedert does a good job, a decent job blocking down the field. Does enough. Hurts in shotgun, back to the right. 2 receivers to each side, ball on the 21-yard line. Just under 3 minutes to play. Play action, looking to throw. Hurts has time. Dump off, left side to Gainwell is caught, makes one man miss, and room to run. Gonna pick up roughly 10. Will depend on the spot. It's roughly 10. Is either going to be second in inches or a first and 10? You too. Oh boy, hope everyone's watching, having a good day. This is playoff football, man. It's playoff football in the snow. It's a beautiful game. So yeah, first and 10. Hurts and shotgun, back to the left. 2 receivers to each side. Going to hand this off to Gainwell, right side. Good blocking and room to run. Going to pick up roughly 9. They're going to say picks up exactly 10. Another first down for the Eagles. They're keeping this drive moving, as that will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes of play. Eagles up by 3. Rams get ball to begin the second half as we head to a commercial break. All right. Not too shabby. Not too shabby of a game. And with the Rams getting ball to begin the second half, you're looking to just hold them to a field goal. Keep it a 1-score game so you can retake the lead as soon as you get back from the half. One second. No, I don't really follow baseball too much. Really, the other sports is hockey and basketball mainly. I mean, like I keep up with baseball more so through just like hearing about it from other friends who watch it. I couldn't get in. It's tough for me to get into it. It's not my it's not my kind of pace. I respect all athletes. I mean, it takes a lot of effort to get to that spot. All right, just coming back from commercial break. 2 minutes to play. Hurts in shotgun, back to his left. Going to play action, look to throw. Pass left side, cop Devonta Smith. Trying to get a screen going and going to pick up roughly 2. The clock continues to tick. 2nd and 8. Hurts in shotgun, back to the right. 2 receivers to each side looking to throw. Has some time, going to step up and look to run. Has room. Down the right side, going to make one man miss and get the first down and more, out of bounds near the 45. All right. Not too bad. Eagles have been moving the ball well today. They've really only had one drive. That's like not a lot going on with it. But for the most part, like they're moving the ball effectively. In part because their ground game is that good, which is not really surprising. 1:29 to play in the half. Hurts in shotgun. Back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. Ball on roughly the 46-yard line. Gonna send a man in motion as Hurts is gonna hand this off to Barkley up the middle. Room to run. Lower in his shoulder to pick up about 8, maybe 9. Hurts in shotgun, back to the left, 2 receivers to each side. Going to look to throw. 2nd and 1, Hurts has time. Launcher went deep, right side, has a man, caught by A.J. Brown. But no, they're saying he bobbled it and caught it out of bounds. Oh my. That is a tough, it's there. Hits him in the chest. Yep, bobbles it. Yeah, and doesn't get possession until out of bounds. That's tough. It's 3rd and 1, 57 seconds remain in the half. The Eagles call their first timeout. Yeah, I have the Eagles winning this game as well. Although, like, the Rams are playing well. I wouldn't be too surprised. But yeah, like, I definitely do feel like the Eagles are in control, especially with the snow starting to come down and coming down hard. I think the battle of the trenches narrative of this game is definitely amplified, and I lean Philly for that. Yeah, the Rams would be fun for the chaos, but I'm not too sure about it. All right, so 3rd and 1 after the Eagles just called their timeout. Hurts in shotgun, back to the right. 2 receiving options to each side. Not quite in field goal range yet due to the snow. Hurts going to hand this off to Saquon up the middle. Has a lane to pick up the first down. Gain of roughly 3, maybe 4. And Saquon a little slow to get up. You can definitely tell on his face he's feeling something. As the Eagles' offense has been all run today, basically. As Hurts looking to throw on 1st and 10. Has time, pass over the middle, that's caught by Saquon for roughly 3. 30 seconds left in the half. And there's a clock stoppage. I believe Philly would be calling a timeout. Yep, Eagles call their 2nd timeout. Yeah, I mean, it's snow game in Philly, man. It's great. It's expected to be a snow game in Buffalo as well tonight, which that would be fantastic. All right, so Eagles called timeout, took a little 30-second break, and now it is a 2nd and 8 with 30 seconds to play. Hurts in shotgun, back to the left, 2 receivers to each side. Ball on the 32-yard line. Hurts gonna look to throw. Pressure coming quick, and he is gonna fumble. It's fumbled and fell on it by Philly back near the 47. A loss of roughly 15 yards on the play. Kenneth Gainwell falls on it to avoid disaster. But that's a big time play for this Rams front seven, as that will likely bring us to halftime. The Rams only down by 3. The Eagles do call their final timeout with 3 seconds to play. But this is probably going to be a long Hail Mary they're going for. Yeah, because they have ball back near the 47, maybe 46. But you can't send out the kicker here, right? It's 3rd and 21. This is going to be a long kick in the snow as well. And yeah, the offense is on the field. So a potential Hail Mary situation coming up for the Eagles. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. And the Rams will now call their first timeout. Okay. Yeah, Barkley took a hit earlier in this drive, and he hasn't been back in the game since. So that's not a great situation for Philly, but he got his wrist taped up, and hopefully he'll be all good. He's on the sideline for this play. I mean, this is now the second drive today where the Eagles were in field goal range, ready to extend the lead, but the Rams front seven pushed them out of it with a big time play. Now it's 3rd and 23. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Play clock winding down. 3, 2, and you're going to snap the ball. Hurts looking to throw. Has time going to step up. Step into his left, trying to buy some more, but unable to. He is sacked once again. Jared Verse, and that brings us to halftime. All right, 1/2 a play down as snow continues to fall. Rams get ball to begin the second half, only down by 3. Looking to potentially tie the game or take the lead. Their defense, though, is playing incredibly well. Like, this is a damn good defensive unit the Rams have, and it is a young defensive unit. Everyone on that D line is either a rookie or in their second NFL season. Like, it is a young unit that's playing the pass well. They need to step up the ground game, though. They need to step up against the ground defensively. But they are playing this game well so far, only down by 3. That's the key thing, is only down by 3. We have one more half to play. We're at halftime. Not too bad. Yeah, they're showing the NBA on NBC commercial. It looks bad. The commercial is quality kind of looks bad. I mean, you can tell the players are green screened in. It's funny. Yeah, what halftime? We'll see. We will see. Yep, halftime. I, this can get a fun finish. That was kind of the expectation because of the nature of both of these teams. It was kind of expected that it wouldn't be like a pure dominant showing for the majority of this game by either side. I was like, one team is feel like one team it feels like they're bound to want to run away with it, and the expectation is that's Philly. But we'll see. Again, a Washington LA NFC Championship game would go crazy for the storylines and the parallels. Like it would be fun. We'll see. And yeah, the Pro Bowl a few weeks away. I won't be live for the Pro Bowl, but it's still gonna be so fun. But yeah, three yeah three touchdowns in this one. Rams have a field goal. It was a Jalen Hurts 44-yard touchdown run that started the scoring. Rams responded with a 5-ish yard touchdown pass to Tyler Higbee. Eagles then got a 62-yard touchdown run out of Saquon Barkley. And it's 13-10 at halftime. Pretty damn good. And pretty damn good. I'm gonna quickly be right back. All right, we back. We back. Still at halftime, but we're back again tonight. The Ravens and the Bills square off. What should be a fantastic game. But we'll see. You never truly know how some of these games will actually play out until they're there. I mean, this game this game has been great. Like last night's game was like no one really expected that game to be too great. Nonetheless, that the Commanders were actually upset. Yeah, snow continues to fall during halftime. So we shall see. Still plenty of time left considering the score and how both teams have been playing. We'll see. It is funny seeing Jason Garrett on the sideline for this game. And speaking of it, with the Commanders making the NFC Championship now, the Cowboys have the longest drought for an NFC team to make the conference championship game. The Dallas Cowboys. And they're supposed to be all in this year. Yeah, the Rams have 4 wins this season while 4 wins this season while trailing behind at the half. So they know how to come back in games. But again, the issue is just this ground attack by Philly. Like, it's running really well. We'll see. Again, with the snow beginning to come down, I think the ground games are going to become very important. Okay, we'll see. Again, still time. Got 30 minutes to play, a whole nother half. Eagles shouldn't be taking the Rams too lightly right now. Again, Rams getting the ball to begin the half is big. If they can score to begin the half, the Eagles are in for a wild ride. We'll see. As we're at commercial break, so at halftime, waiting for the start of the second half. Good, we'll see. We shall see. We will see. Okay, so the other thing, they show the stats right before the sack, and Philly's passing game. Philly's passing offense was a topic of discussion most of this season because of how inconsistent it was. But it's kind of been a non-factor because of how good the ground game is, and that's kind of the case today as well. With on the ground, the Eagles nearly having 200 yards. But the issue is, through the air, they have 66 yards. They're 9 for 12 passing, which is good. But 66 yards through the air, come on. And with the snow beginning to fall, that's definitely that probably won't increase too much. But that is still crazy for a playoff team to have 66 yards through the air after one half a play. Like, that's crazy. Especially in modern NFL. Like, in modern NFL, that's crazy. Especially after what Jaden Daniels did last night and has been doing these playoffs. Like, 66 yards is crazy. But here we are. Yeah, so Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, first teammates to each have 40-plus yard touchdown runs in a playoff game since the 60s. Damn. As we're just coming back from halftime, third quarter, about to be underway with the Eagles sending this one down to kick things off. Looking to hang on to this one and reach the NFC Championship game for the first time in, 2 years? Meanwhile, the Rams looking to get back to that championship game for the first time since they won the Super Bowl in 2021. All right, Jake Elliott set to send this one down with the second half kickoff as the NFC divisional round continues. Kickoff underway, going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin from the 30. The winner of this game is set to host the Washington Commanders next week as the road to New Orleans as the road to New Orleans continues. And it was a dominant first half on the ground for Philly. And the Rams get their ground game going. That 51 yards so far on the day. Need to see a bit more. Stafford, play action, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throw in left side. Has a man incomplete, looking for Cooper Kupp. Just too far outside. Don't love passing it first play of the drive here. Would have liked to see some kind of run play or at least a screen. We're gonna pass it, but I mean, it was kind of open. So Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Going to send Cooper Kupp in motion right to left as he hands this ball up the middle. And that's a gain of 2, maybe 2.5 for Kyren Williams. Yeah, definitely need to get the ground game going a bit more than that. But now with it being 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, roughly, you're going to need to pass the ball here most likely. So Stafford and shotgun, 4 receiving options to the right, 1 to the left. Stafford making adjustments at the line. 3rd and 8, sending the receiver in motion right to left. Stafford looking to throw. Eagles send 4. Stafford with time. Pass left side is caught, but tagged down for a gain of roughly 4. So we have 3 and out for this Rams offense. Not how I wanted to have to start. A 1-minute drive. That's a 3 and out. Not a great start. As the Rams are set to send this one down. All right, the punt comes off clean. Yeah, punt comes off clean, is sent down well, going to be returned beginning from roughly the 10-yard line and out of bounds near the 15. From the back, from the camera angle, from the back angle, it looked like he might have shanked that, but no, it's fun. Quinion Mitchell has been ruled out of this game. That's a tough loss for this Eagles defense. All right, 1st and 10. Yeah, Mekhi Becton is finding a home at right guard in Philly. The ball in the 15. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. Going to send Devonta Smith in motion left to right. As Hurts is going to throw it to him right side. Going to be caught and gain about 7 on the play to make it a 2nd and 3. All right. So 2nd and 3. Hurts and shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley right side, who's met in the backfield. A loss of roughly 1. 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, this Rams defense looking to step up a little bit, give the offense the ball back, only down by 3. Need to be able to make a stand here, though. Hurts and shotgun back to the right. 2 receivers to each side. A 3rd and 3.5, basically. Hurts looking to throw. Pass time. Pass left side is incomplete. Looking for A.J. Brown. That throw was well off the mark. Threw it about 10 yards, 2 yards outside. And it's a 3 and out for the Eagles offense. That throw was... that's been the main issue with the Eagles passing offense. There's just inconsistency with the play and the throws. Ball was well off the mark, in like 5, maybe 10 yards too far towards the sideline. All right, punt comes off clean, and will be returned beginning from the 22, gets up to about the 26. Brings us to a commercial break with just about 12 minutes to play in the quarter. Rams will get the ball for the 2nd time this half. All right. Yeah, Saquon's playing well today. Yeah, I would like to see the Eagles' passing offense work a bit better, but for the most part, I mean, the ground game's working just fine. If you can rely on it, do it. Especially with the snow being, especially with the snow falling, like an already inconsistent passing game is not all of a sudden going to become consistent in the snow. What has been consistent is Saquon Barkley and that rushing game for the Eagles, with both Barkley and Jalen Hurts running well. So if you can keep it up, and you try and win this game that way. So Quinyon Mitchell was announced out for the rest of this game. Brandon Fisk now also announced out for the rest of this game with a knee injury. So both defenses take a massive hit. All right. Yeah. I mean, I know. I know it's in the NBA. I'm not sure if the NFL has similar rules, but like because of players and the amount of burner accounts that they can have, it's like against the rules to be on your phone at all while you're at the stadium, or at least like while like during the game allotted time, and it's like from kickoff up until double zeros on the clock in the 4th. So it's so funny. I respect it. Very nice. All right, so 1st and 10, ball on 26 for the Rams as we're back from commercial break. Stafford under center, back behind him, and going to begin this drive with a handoff to Kyren Williams. Going to bounce it towards that right side and has some room. Going to get to the 31 before being brought down by Reed Blankenship. And once again, refs refuse to throw flags related to hip drop tackles. It is fucking hilarious that there's so much emphasis and discussion about the hip drop tackle before the season. and 0 flags have been thrown for it yet this year. It is like actually funny. So 2nd and 4, Stafford play action looking to throw. Launching one deep, right side has a man, but just too far inside for Puka Nakua, who had a step and would have been a touchdown if placed in stride. Oh, it's there. It is there. He cooked Darius Slay. Oh, it's there. Come on, Stafford. 3rd and 4, Stafford and shotgun back to the right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Stafford with some time. Throwing deep. Left side has the man, Cooper Kupp. And it's caught inside the 40 to the 36. Cooper Kupp through the contact. And the Rams pick up some much needed yards. Oh boy. Cooper Kupp hanging on through the contact. The ball on the 38. Stafford under center back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right side. Going to send Kupp in motion right to left. As the hand is off to Kyren Williams down the left side. Has doing breaking tackles inside the 20, 15 to 10, and brought down at the 8. All right, 30-yard run for Kyren Williams puts the Rams inside the 10 and looking to retake the lead. Back-to-back big plays for the Rams. Kyren Williams bouncing off of defenders. Yeah, exactly. No one understands what hip drop tackle means. Stafford under center back behind him going to hand this off, and the exchange is fumbled, but Kyren Williams falls on at the 15. I like the idea of running the ball there and giving it to Kyren Williams. That's just unfortunate that the exchange was fumbled, but luckily they fell on it. Luckily they fell on it. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and goal from the 15-yard line now. Stafford going to play action, look to throw. Dump off right side, caught by Higbee, and going to dive his way for a gain of 2. And that's a 3rd and goal. Stafford and shotgun back to the right. 3 receiving options to the left side. Ball on the 13-yard line. Stafford looking to throw. Eagles send 3. Stafford stepping to his left to buy some time. Now stepping back towards the right and going to be sacked back near the 17-yard line. Unfortunate series of events there once getting inside the 10. But they still can tie this game up. As out comes the field goal unit to do just that. The 34-yard try from the right hash to tie this game up at 13. Kick is up, and it is good. 7:37 to play. We have a tied game once again. All right, brings us to a commercial break. That was a great drive for the Rams. They've been needing to drive like that. If only they could have finished it. Came close, but the fumbled exchange on 1st and goal ruined it. But still find themselves in a good spot. Yeah, we'll see. This Eagles offense, gonna need to put in a little bit of effort here. I mean, I would like to see them continuing their emphasis on the ground game. That's a key thing. But if they're going to pass the ball, they needs to be on target throws, and you need to be able to catch it from there. Because AJ Brown, he has 1 reception today, I believe. Is not playing the greatest. Well, on the flip side, Saquon Barkley is running crazy today. How did the Heat all of a sudden have? Oh, the third quarter was dominant. Okay, yeah, the Heat are now up by 20 out of nowhere. Oh, Duncan Robinson has 21 points. That's how. What the? All right, I'll take it. Khalil Ware is also playing well today against the Spurs. That's good to see. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Rams tied the game up at 13. Eagles will be getting the ball back. Yeah. All right, so the Rams send this one down, kickoff underway, and going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. So the Eagles will begin this drive from the 30. So Hurts in shotgun, back behind him, first play of the drive. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley up the middle. He's going to go nowhere with that. Maybe gets half a yard on the play. But it's a great play by the Rams front 7 to force a minimal gain. So 2nd and 10, Hurts and shotgun back to the left, 2 receivers to each side. Actually, 2nd and 9, 2nd and 9.5, basically. Hurts looking to throw, has the time. Now going to try and buy some more, rolling to his left. Has room to run if he chooses, and he does. And out of bounds near the 34.5, 35 yard line. So a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 5.5 coming up. All right, 3rd and 5. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. 3 receivers to the right. 6.5 to play. Gonna send the receiver in motion right to left. So 2 receivers to each side, back to his left. Hurts to throw. Pressure coming, avoids it stepping up in the pocket. Throwing wide open left side, Dallas Goedert. Room to run inside the 35 to the 33 yard line. Big time play for the Eagles, keeping the drive alive and get into roughly field goal range with it looking to retake the lead. Oh, the defender slipped. Okay. Yeah, like Eagles offensive line is doing a lot better in pass protection this drive so far. Gain of 31 on the play. Hurts under center, back behind him. Going to play action, looking to throw, rolling to his right. Has some time, going to dump it off over the middle. That's caught by Goddard for a gain of roughly 5. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the last game NBC gets this year, right? They don't get any of the championship games. Actually, they might get one of them because Fox has the Super Bowl. We'll see. Hurts in shotgun, going to hand this off to Saquon Barkley up the middle. He has room to run, picks up a first down and a gain of roughly 8. Yeah, I know CBS gets the AFC Championship game. So it might be NFC Championship game on NBC because Fox gets the Super Bowl. I think that might be what they're doing. I would, yeah, it's weird. Hurts in shotgun, back to the left. 3 receivers to the left as well. Going to play action, look to throw. Pump fake and has time. Throw in deep, left side for the end zone. And it's tipped and incomplete. Nearly picked off, but Rams players collide in the end zone. And it falls harmlessly to the ground. It was, oh, the interception was there. That's a dangerous throw by Hurts. Bounces off the face mask. It was there. So Hurts in shotgun, back to the left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. Going to play action, look to throw. Pressure coming, pass left side, a screen for Goddard. Blocking down the field and room to run inside the 5, down to the 3. Once again, a hip drop tackle with no flags thrown. Oh, but there is a flag, and it's illegal man downfield on Philly. Calling it on Mekhi Becton. Okay. They called on Mekhi Becton. So 2nd and 15 coming up. Hurts in shotgun, back to the right, looking to throw. Rams send 5. Hurts stepping up, trying to avoid some pressure. Makes one man miss, but going to be brought down back at the 30-ish yard line. And he's in pain, a little slow to get up. Yeah, he's up and he's hobbling a bit. It's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and roughly 17. As once again, oh, here, he gets bent backwards and kind of a hip drop tackle as well, but no flags on it either way. ABC and ABC though. Yeah, that makes. I mean, you know what? I could just check. Actually, probably not. Can I just? Yeah, NFC on Fox, AFC on CBS. So yeah, this is the last game NBC has. Hurts gonna hand this off up the middle on 3rd and 17 and gets about 4. So it's a 4th and long coming up. Out comes the field goal unit. So this is the last game NBC gets, which is fair. Damn, the Panthers don't play tomorrow. Okay, but tomorrow is the national championship. So wait, we play Anaheim on Tuesday. We just beat them yesterday. Okay, whatever. So out comes Jake Elliott trying to give Philly the 3-point lead. A 44-yard kick from the left hash. Kick is up, and it is good. Sneaks through the right upright. The Eagles retake the lead. 2:19 to play. Yeah, so yeah, tomorrow is only the national championship for me to watch. Tuesday, though, the Heat play the Blazers and the Panthers play the Ducks. So, yeah, I do not like Fox, but it's whatever. Hey, just wait for the UFL season. Just wait for the UFL where half of those games are on Fox, and at least with the NFL season, I haven't called a lot of games on Fox yet because the Dolphins don't play on Fox that often. Like I don't really call games on Fox during the NFL. The UFL, yeah, could come around the back half of that UFL season, you're gonna hear me complaining about Fox and their commercials quite a bit. Just because like there's way too many on Fox. Yeah. Because CBS is the network. CBS is normally the network for like everything AFC, and Fox is NFC. But of course, like there's times where they where that's not the case just because of the scheduling. But yeah, for the most part, AFC plays on CBS, NFC plays on Fox. It also depends like who's the home team as well. It's complicated. It's weird. I don't fully know how the media rights deal works. I just know that like the basis of it is AFC is CBS and Fox is NFC. Yeah, still like commercial break. As Jalen Hurts is heading to the medical tent. But the Eagles are set to send this one down. Jake Elliott's going to send this one down. Kickoff underway. And it's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin to drive from the 30. And Jalen Carter has been a pretty decent factor in this game. The key thing is, though, you want to double team him. He's been pretty locked. He's been shut down while being double teamed today. So 1st and 10 for the Rams. Stafford under center, back behind him. Going to play action, look to throw. Has time, pass over the middle is dropped by Tyler Higbee. Couldn't hang on, but had plenty of space to run if he was able to. Yeah, they keep showing this Jalen Hurts, the sack on Jalen Hurts to end the last drive, and he was definitely brought down awkwardly. So he's in the medical tent, something to keep an eye on as the game continues. Stafford under center. Back behind him, 2 receiving options to each side. Stafford gonna hand this off up the middle, and that's Kyren Williams finding space and going to pick up about 7 on the play to make it a 3rd and short. All right, so 3rd down, a big 3rd down here for the Rams. Just under 2 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. It's a 3rd and 3. A 3rd and 2, they're ruling it. Stafford in shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. A third and a long 2. Philly looking like they're sending pressure, and they do. Stafford to throw. Has time. Pass left side is bobbled and dropped by Nacua. The snow becoming a factor. Puka Nacua couldn't hang on through the snow. And it's a 3 and out for the Rams with 1:30 to play in the quarter. So 4th and 2. The Rams punt comes off clean and go into bounce at the 5 and take a Rams bounce and be downed inside the 5 at the 3. Beautiful punt. A beautiful punt pins Philly deep as Jalen Hurts is out of the medical tent and taking the field with 1:16 to play in the third quarter. All right, brings us to a commercial break. Good shit so far today. This has been a pretty damn good drive. Pretty damn good drive so far. Or damn good game so far, I mean. We will see. Till that commercial break. We will see. It's about 16 minutes left in the game. Philly has ball up by 3. But pinned deep inside their own 5. So 1st and 10. Back from the commercial break. Hurts in shotgun back to the right. 2 receiving options to each side. Hurts going to hand this off to Barkley up the middle. He gets past the 5-yard line down to about the 7 and gives his Eagles offense some breathing room for 2nd down. All right. So 2nd and 6. As Zay Flowers is officially inactive for the game tonight against the Bills. That's a big inactive. Hurts in shotgun back to the right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. What could be the final play of the quarter coming up? Hurts looking to throw. Has some time. Actually, pressure coming. Hurts is sacked in the end zone. It's a safety for the Rams. And with 26 seconds left, they will get the ball back with a 1-point deficit. It is Gallimore getting the safety, a former Dolphin making plays. And that's big time for this Rams defense and this Rams team as a whole. So 26 seconds left in the quarter. As the Eagles are going to send this one down. That's a big time play in this game. Only down by 1 now with getting the ball back. I mean that's what you hope when you pin them deep. I mean, this is what you hope for. As snow continues to fall, the weather in this game definitely starting to become a factor. So the safety punt is underway, going to be returned beginning from the 19 and up to about the 35 before being stood up and brought down. All right, so 19 seconds left in the quarter will probably be the final play of the quarter. Stafford under center, back behind him. Three receiving options to the right side. Ball on their own 35-yard line. Stafford going to hand this off right side for Williams. Has some good blocking. Has some good blocking and gets about 7. So a 2nd and 3 coming up when we get back from this commercial break. The third quarter is over. 1-point game, 15 minutes to play. A trip to the NFC Championship game and the privilege of hosting the Washington Commanders is on the line. The Rams looking to be that team. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, that's been the case for Hurts and Philly the entire season, and it was getting talked about. But the issue is Saquon Barkley's having an MVP season. So while yes, people were talking about the Jalen Hurts stuff, it was always in adjacence to, oh well, he's being but it's always the case of, well, the passing game isn't the number one focus on the Eagles this season. It's Saquon Barkley, which is dumb, but that's what happens. And it's also the case where Jalen Hurts pretty much single-handedly led the Eagles to the Super Bowl a few years back, so he kind of has like a little bit of a leverage there, but still, like, the passing offense is not great today. And also part of it is the snow has been falling since the second quarter. It's definitely. We'll see. Again, there's still, everyone kind of expected entering this game that the passing game for Philly wasn't going to be the greatest on display. It's more so just to hope that if they're going to win the Super Bowl, they're going to need to be able to pass the ball at some point in these playoffs. So today would have been a good start. But I mean, we said 15 minutes away from the NFC Championship being set, and the Eagles are looking like they're on the defense here, like both literally and figuratively. Like they're not in firm control of this game, and especially after that safety, the Rams have a lot of momentum behind them. All right, it's just coming back from commercial break. The Rams have the ball facing a 2nd and 3. Only down by 1. Yeah, I mean Hurts is also banged up, so if he's out for the rest of this game, that's not a good sign for this Philly team. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. A 2nd and 2-ish. Stafford going to hand this off up the middle and gonna fumble and picked up by Philly, going the other way with it. Has room inside the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, and out of bounds near the 10. So the safety gets a disaster safety situation, ends up not mattering as the Rams fumble. Kyren Williams. Oh man. Makes the cut and the ball just slips out of his hands. And Jalen Carter actually has a pretty good peanut punch there. Yeah, Jalen Carter peanut punches it beautifully. That's unfortunate for the Rams. They had the momentum with them. All right, so now Philly with ball inside the 20. The first turnover of the game for either side. Hurts still in the game. He's in shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Hurts going to hand this off up the middle to Barkley. Going to fight inside the 5 and down to the 1. A touchdown here. I mean, it still is a touchdown is still a 1-score game, but still. Ooh, weird spot. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left side. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. Hurts going to hand off to Barkley up the middle. He's going to lower the shoulder and still lose about a yard on the play. Met pretty much instantly in the backfield. So 3rd and goal. Rams looking to stand pat. Hold your ground. You have to hold your ground. 3rd and goal from the 2. Hurts in shotgun back to his right. Going to hand off to Barkley once again up the middle. He's going to fight. Did he get in there? Saying he did. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 2 on the day. And the Eagles extend this lead to 7, potentially 8, pending the extra point. Saquon Barkley. Oh, wait, is he short? I mean, it would be 4th and goal from the inch-yard line. So at that point, you just tush push. But it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't know. I don't think he got in. I don't think he got in. Yeah, no, he's short. He's about an inch short, it seems. So we head to a commercial break as they review this, but it's definitely close. I think he's short, but again, it's going to be 4th and goal from the inch-yard line, so you just tush push there if you're Philly. Yeah, the weather is definitely playing a factor in this game. We'll see. Select commercial break. We'll see. We will see. I Well, again, first, again, I'm assuming it's gonna be 4th and inches right now. So they're probably gonna tush push this to try and make it get the touchdown. And then you could go for a 2 and just give it to Saquon. But the issue is in this second half, the Rams have been playing the ground game well for the most part. There's like a play here or there, maybe 1 or 2 that's like not great, but for the most part, they're playing the ground game really well. So then it's like, do you put that ball in the hands of an injured Jalen Hurts, who's been getting pretty much beat up in this second half? I don't know, but yeah, ball on the field is reversed, so it's gonna be a 4th and goal from the inch-yard line, and the Phillies offense is on the field with 13 and a half to play, as the snow is coming down heavy right now, and here comes the tush push. Hurts under center, pushing forward, and there's a flag on the play pre-snap. They're saying false start. False start on Philly. The tush push fails. It's now 4th and goal from the 5. Lane Johnson called for false start. He would have gotten in. Wait, what? Hold on, run that back. They might have said the wrong. Run that back. Oh, yeah, he did. It is minuscule, but he did move before the snap. So now out comes Jake Elliott to make it a 4-point game. But with the snow falling, the Eagles are trying to clear a patch in the snow for this ball to be set in. It's a 23-yard kick. The ball is pretty much centered well. But this snow is coming heavy. 23 yards out. To make it a 4-point game with 13 and a half to go. Kick is up, and it's good. 4-point game, 13-23. The Rams are still in this. And it wasn't the center who false started there. Lane Johnson ever so slightly moved his right leg before the snap. So it was a false start. That's a good eye by the ref to catch that through the snow. Like, that was impressive. The fact he was able to catch that, because it was not an obvious false start at all. Yeah, his right tackle. All right. Again, the snow is coming down heavy in Philly right now. And again, we're going from this snow game to another, as the expectation is in Buffalo tonight. It will also be a snow game. As the winner of this is going to be hosting the Washington Commanders next week in the NFC Championship game. Yeah, exactly. That's what it's impressive that the refs caught that. All right, 13-23 to play. Here comes the kickoff. Again, it is snowing heavy in Philly right now. All right, kickoff underway. It's a squib kick that bounces at the 15. Going to be returned beginning from the 5. And going to find room up the middle, breaking some tackles and working his way to, I cannot tell what yard line that is. Snow is coming down heavy right now. I believe it's roughly like the 30 something. But the weather has definitely been a factor today on multiple occasions. So it's 1st and 10. Still can't tell what yard line we're at. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left side. Stafford going to hand this off left side for Williams. Has room to run. Going to pick up 4, maybe 5, I believe. As there's a 2nd down coming up. Yeah, 2nd and 6 coming up. So Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right side. Going to send one of them in motion. As they hand this off to Williams once again. Going to try and break free, but unable to. And he's going to lose a big chunk of yards there. 3rd and long coming up. Ball around, I think, 27-ish. Based off of the graphic of the 30-yard line and how far back he is. And now you're in a passing situation. I'm not fully sure how this is gonna go. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left side. The 3rd and 9. Stafford looking to throw. Has some time. Throwing over the middle. That's caught for the 1st down. That is Demarcus Robinson down near the 40-ish yard line. Keeping the drive alive. That's a good throw by Stafford. Who, yes, to be fair, Stafford is used to playing in the snow. Having played in multiple snow games against the Packers and the Bears. So he's used to this. 1st and 10. Stafford under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left side. Going to play action, looking to throw. Pressure coming. Stafford throwing right side. It's incomplete. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up. Stafford takes a hit on that one. And it's 2nd and 10. Yeah, his arm is going forward. It's incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Going to look to throw. Quick pass left side. It's batted away at the line. Trying to get a screen going for Puka Nacua. But unable to. So 3rd and 10. With the snow continuing to fall. Nice. Yeah, the football VR stuff is fun, but I want to get. It's been a while since I've thrown and gotten back onto the field, and like properly thrown. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna hopefully do that this week. As there was a penalty on that play, but it was declined. It's 3rd and 10 coming up. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 10. As Stafford looks to throw. Pressure coming, going to avoid it to his left. And going to fumble and picked up by Philly. As the weather continues to be a factor, Stafford fumbles and Philly recovers it. with 11 minutes to play. And when you have a lack of a ground game, this is what happens during these weather conditions. Because yeah, just no one's open. No one's open, and if you're gonna have a pass first idea during the snow, you gotta make sure you can keep it within like a third and medium range, and you do that through the ground. Yeah, but yeah, this weather is definitely affecting this game. But the thing is, because the weather's having this big of an impact, the Rams aren't out of it just yet. So Hurts and shotgun back behind him, ball on the plus 38-yard line. Hurts going to hand this off to Barkley up the middle, and going to gain about a yard, maybe two, about a yard. Yeah, this weather is definitely an impact right now. All right, 2nd and 8 coming up. We're only the gain of 2. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. As Hurts is going to look to throw, rolling to his right on a bootleg. Has some time, pass right side, caught by Saquon, and going to be a gain of roughly 2, maybe 3. It's a 3rd and roughly 5 coming up. Just under 10 minutes to play. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to hand this off to Saquon up the middle. He's going to be fighting forward. He's pushing a pile for maybe a yard, but not much going. It's 4th and 4. You're not in field goal range because of the snow. You also don't really want to go for it and give the Rams this good a starting field position. So are we gonna see Brendan Mann in the punting unit out right now? I mean, first, because it's 4th and 4, you probably are gonna try and get him to jump. So the offense is on the field. Hurts is in shotgun. Back to his left, 2 receivers to each side. Might just be trying to get the Rams to jump. Just under 9 minutes to play. Play clock winds down to get the snap off in time, barely. Pass right side, caught by A.J. Brown. That's a first down, gain of roughly 10-ish. I don't think he got the snap off in time, though. But because of how the play clock works in the NFL, he technically did. So Hurts going to hand this off up the middle, and Barkley slips and going to lose about a yard. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but not much going there nonetheless. 8:10 to play. Philly looking to hold on and host the NFC Championship game against Washington next week. Second and 11 coming up. Hurts in shotgun back behind him. Going to play action, looking to throw, rolling to his left. Has time, pass left side, caught by Devonta Smith, and out of bounds for 5, maybe 6 on the play. It's a 3rd and medium, nonetheless. 7.5 to play. So 3rd and 4. Hurts in shotgun back behind him as they're trying to get the play clock reset. And there you go. Reset the play clock. 2 receiving options to each side. Hurts and shotgun back behind. The ball inside the 20. Going to hand this off up the middle, but met instantly and lose it about 2, maybe 3. Saquon Barkley on the carry. Is a 4th and long. And this Rams defense is keeping them in it. 6:50 to play. Out comes the field goal unit, it seems. Oh, man. Yeah, 37-yard kick coming up. Elliott has made from 44 and from 23 today, but he has missed an extra point. This 37 yards out and the left hash. Kick is up, and it is good. Not the cleanest of kicks, but it's good nonetheless. A 7-point lead for Philly with 6:18 to play. But the Rams are still in it. They are still in it nonetheless. They're in it nonetheless as we head to a commercial break. And again, in roughly an hour, about 50 minutes, the Ravens and Bills are set to square off to decide the AFC Championship game. So I'll be live for that game as well. As we got about 6:18 left in this one. So again, still plenty of time for the Rams to do something, but in this weather, they're going to need the ground game to step up a bit. We shall see. Still a commercial break. Still at commercial break. All right, actually just coming back from commercial break. As the Eagles are set to send this one down. A bad kickoff here can definitely lead to the Rams being in prime position. As Elliott set to send this down. Kick underway and going to be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin from the 30. All right, the Rams gonna need a drive here. So Stafford understanding play action, looking to throw, stepping up and going to be brought down and sacked back near the 23-yard line. Not how you wanted that drive to start. Not how you wanted this drive to start. Oof. And again, here comes the fact that Philly is a dominant team in the trenches, and they have been showing that all year long, continuing to show it today. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. Two receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off up the middle for Kyren Williams, and he's going to get up those 7 yards right back. A 3rd and 10 coming up with 5.5 to play. Okay. So 3rd and 10. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. Two receivers to each side. Gotta get to the 40-yard line. Stafford looking to throw. Eagles send pressure. Pass over the middle is off the mark and incomplete. Looking for Puka Nacua. Might have been tipped at the line there as well. But a 3 and out for the Rams offense. Yeah, that was tipped at the line. Yeah, hits off an Eagles player's elbow. Yeah, that's just tough. So the Rams will punt this one down just under 5 minutes to play. The kick, the punt comes off clean, gonna bounce at around the 21, 20-ish yard line. Eagles will start from there. Maybe 23. But all right. Not too shabby as we head to a commercial break. Just under 5 minutes to play in this one. Again, Philly currently is setting up like they're going to be playing Washington next week to decide who can go to the Super Bowl. And in about 45 minutes, we'll be having the Bills and the Ravens kickoff to decide who gets to play KC in the AFC Championship. As that should be an interesting game as well. That one's also expected to be a snow game. We'll see. We will see. We will see. All right, just coming back from the commercial break. Let's see what they can do. Hurts and shotgun back to the left. Two receiving options to each shotgun to shift. Two receiving options to each side. Going to shift it back to the right. Ball on roughly the 22, 23-yard line. Hurts going to hand this off to Barkley left side. Has room to run. One man to beat the 40 to 50. And he is gone to 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. And Saquon Barkley. 4.5 to play. That might be the dagger. A one play, damn near 80-yard touchdown run. And much like the first meeting between these two teams, Saquon Barkley has a fantastic performance and might have just given us the dagger. Wow. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdowns on the day, one from 62 yards out, one from about, what's that, 77 yards out? And now Jake Elliott on for the extra point to make it a 14-point game. Kick is up. And he missed it to the left. It remains a 13-point game. And there is some kind of heartbeat for the Rams. The Rams have some kind of heartbeat right now. But we'll see. There's still 4.5 to play, so definitely an opening. We will see. Yeah, last time these two teams played is when Saquon set the Eagles franchise record. And so he has 200 yards on the day tonight. He had 255 back in week 12. And 2 touchdowns in both games. He loves playing the Rams. As the Eagles are set to kick this one down, kickoff is going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Rams will begin from the 30. Barkley does not wish he was still on the Giants. Giants fans wish he was still on the Giants, but Barkley is more than happy in Philly right now. He's having a career year. Barkley is sitting pretty on that sideline. Stafford to throw, pass over the middle is caught by Nacua and going to be a gain and pushing the pile forward down past midfield to about the 49, maybe 48. So a gain of 21, 22 on the play. And that's how the Rams can get back into it. So some big plays here. So Stafford and shotgun back to his left, looking to throw once again. Stafford with time. Throwing over the middle, and that's going to be dropped by Demarcus Robinson. Adam, but couldn't hang on with the snow. .407 to play. And man, Puka Nacua was having a rough game tonight with the snow and everything. Stafford looking to throw in 2nd and 10. Has time, pass right side, caught, and going to be a gain of roughly 11, maybe 12. So Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 4 minutes to play. Ball inside the 40 as Stafford looks to throw. With time, pass left side. Gonna be incomplete. Looking for Demarcus Robinson, but just too far. And a second down coming up. Yeah, that might have gotten tipped, but that was a damn near perfect throw by Stafford. All right, so 2nd and 10, Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to look to throw. Stafford with time, pass right side. That's caught for a first down inside the 20 to about the 18. That's Tutu Atwell on the reception. So Stafford and shotgun back to his left, going hurry up here. 2 receiving options to each side, looking to throw. Quick pass right side. That's caught by Tyler Higbee and going to gain about 5, maybe 6 to set up a second down. The Rams offense right now is doing exactly what they needed to do. Like exactly what they needed to do. They're moving the ball quick, moving the ball well, and are setting themselves up to potentially come back in this game. Stafford and shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side, looking to throw. Pressure coming, but pass over the middle. Caught by Cooper Kupp and down inside the 5 to the 2. Just under 3.5 to play. Rams going hurry up, looking to score before the 2-minute warning. Stafford under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side, bunched up. Handoff up the middle, and that's a loss of about 3 for Kyren Williams back to the 5. So Stafford and shotgun back to his left, looking to throw in 2nd and goal. Pass right side is incomplete, trying to squeeze one in there to Tyler Higbee. So a 3rd and goal from the 5. You need to find the end zone here. You need to find the end zone here. 2:51 to play. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. You got to find the end zone. Stafford looking to throw. Has time. Pass end zone. Caught. Touchdown LA. Cody Parkinson and the Rams are within 7. That is a beautiful drive. Like that was legit a beautiful drive, and they played it perfectly. That's exactly the drive they needed. That was like a beautiful drive. The extra point is up and good. Rams only down by 6 with 2:48 to play in all 3 timeouts. The Rams are not dead yet. Can their defense make a stand? That is the question. Defense needs to make one stand and give the offense the ball back because they have the momentum now on offense. They move the ball really well there. Can they make a stand on defense? We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. The Rams are set to send this one down. All right, kickoff underway. And this will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, outcome this deep. It's Philly offense. Saquon Barkley taking the field. Only up by 6, looking to keep their season alive and finish the job here. In theory, they could win this game on this drive and just kill the entire clock. So 1st and 10. Hurts in shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right as well. Ball in the 30. Hurts handoff to Saquon up the middle and going to gain about 3 on the play. And the Rams will start calling timeouts. They call their first one with 2:43 to play. So this would definitely set it up to where if the Eagles get about 1, maybe 2 first downs, they'll be able to end the game. Second and 7 coming up. 2:44 to play. They added 1 second back on the clock. Hurts and shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Second and 7. Going to play action, look to throw. Rolling to his left. And going to be sacked back at the 20. Oh, that's disastrous for Philly. That is disastrous for Philly. It's going to be a 3rd and long. Jalen, what is that play call? Kellen Moore. What is that play call? Just run the fucking ball. Why are you throwing? There's no need. Kill the clock. What are you doing? The Rams call their second timeout as well. It's a 3rd and 19 with 2:39 to play. The Rams will most likely get the ball back with plenty of time on the clock to take the lead. Hurts in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. 3rd and 19. Making some adjustments. Making some adjustments at the line. Hurts. Going to hand this off to Barkley up the middle and going to be brought down at about the 27. The Rams defense does their job. They call their final timeout. 2:33 to play. 2:33 to play. 4th down, the Rams will get the ball back. A touchdown will tie the game. The extra point will take the lead. A trip to the NFC Championship on the line. And Philly might have just completely fucked up. Punt is going to come off clean and going to bounce and be downed at roughly a good bounce though. Down inside the 20 to about the 18. $2:23 to play. Matthew Stafford has been in situations like this before with the Rams. 51 game-winning drives in his career. Stafford to throw. Has time. Pass right side. Caught by Higbee. That's a gain of 6. Looking to get one more play before the 2-minute warning. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2nd and 4. Looking to throw once again. Stafford with time. Pass left side. Caught by Cooper Kupp. Down to the 31-yard line. 1st and 10 when we get back from the 2-minute warning. This is the game we've been waiting for these playoffs. We have been waiting for a game like this. We have been waiting for a close showing like this. It is here. 2 minutes left. The Rams with the ball, down by 6. And through 2 plays on this drive, are moving the ball well. Their previous drive that got them to be in the situation in the first place was a really nicely played drive as well. But here we are. 2 minutes remain. Trip to the NFC Championship on the line. We're at a commercial break still. This has been the game we have been waiting for in these playoffs. And it all comes back to the 2 missed extra points. The 2 missed extra points makes this a winnable game for the Rams instead of just a chance to tie. Oh man. Man, oh man. Should be coming out commercial break here shortly. Yep. I just had a commercial break. 2 minutes to play. Seasons on the line. Bonuses on the line. As that was a joke made between Jalen Carter and Jaron Verse before the game. 2 minutes to play. Matthew Stafford looking to lead another game-winning drive. Will be his 52nd of his career. As he's in shotgun looking to throw. Philly sending pressure. Has time. Pass left side. And incomplete. Looking for Cooper Kupp. Cooper DeJean in coverage. Had a chance to pick it off. But fell through his hands. That's a dangerous throw. That's in stride for Cooper DeJean. Like that's a bad throw. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right side. Ball on the 31-yard line. Stafford to throw. Has time. Throwing over the middle and incomplete. Another dangerous pass. This time looking for Puka Nacua with Darius Slay in coverage. It's 3rd and 10, a minute 50 to play. You need to go 69 yards to at least tie the game. The extra point will give you a 1-point lead. Yeah, the ball was behind again. Back-to-back throws. Stafford is just not on target with these. So 3rd and 10. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side looking to throw. Pass over the middle. It's caught by DeMarcus Robinson. That's a 1st down, gain of 12. Gotta go hurry up. A minute 40 to play. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Looking to throw. Stafford with time. Launching one deep. Right side. And Puka Nacua comes down with it. Deep down the field. 1:25 to play. The Rams are in striking distance. Inside the 30-35-ish. Puka Nacua. Oh, catching it over Darius Slade. That ball is placed perfectly. The Rams are very much alive. Ball at the 21-yard line. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. 1:25 to play. Stafford to throw. Pressure coming. Pass left side is going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. And he gets out of bounds at about the 18, maybe 17. 1:19 to play. They have the time. They have the time. Stafford is saying, hurry up and get the play call into me because they can huddle here. Huddle here. Clock is stopped. It was a gain of 3, so ball on the 18. Stafford and shotgun. Back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side, and there's movement up front. False start on the Rams. A 2nd and 12 coming up. Because we have ourselves a game. Yeah, that's a clear false start. 1:19 to play. Trips to the NFC Championship game on the line. Stafford and shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Ball now on the 23-yard line. Stafford looking to throw. Quick pass right side. Caught by Nacua. Gonna get inside the 15 to the 14. And clock stops with 1:14 to play. 3rd and 3 coming up. Snow continues to fall heavy like it has been this entire half. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. A third and a long 2. 2 receiving options to each side. Stafford to throw. Philly sends 4, and he is sacked. A loss of about 10. Jalen Carter gets home, and it's a 4th and long now for the Rams. That's a sack you cannot take there, Stafford. That's a sack you cannot afford to take. It's a 4th and 11 to keep your season alive. You need to get to the 11-yard line. Just terrible blocking up front. Carter came in pretty much free. Gotta keep your season alive. Stafford and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 30 seconds to play. Stafford looking to throw. Need the 11-yard line. Throw in right side and incomplete. Looking for Puka Nacua. No flags. Pass was too far outside. And the Philadelphia Eagles escape and will host the Washington Commanders next week to decide who makes the trip to New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Oh, the drive was there. The false start. It's the false start, man. That did it. That was the drive killer. Kyren Williams wanted a flag for Nacua, and there's an argument, but no, not really. The rule is probably uncatchable there. And the Rams season ends just 22 yards away from the end zone. And Saquon Barkley will be heading to his first NFC Championship game. As there's the knee down, the Philadelphia Eagles escape and walk away with the win. What a game. What a game. Alright, in about 20-ish minutes, I'll be live once again for the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. I'll see you all then. I'm going to quickly end this stream and schedule that one. So, thanks all for tuning in. I'll see you all next time. Have yourselves a damn good one. Peace.